Hello everyone, we're at Central Lafourche High School to introduce Central Lafourche's two new coaches. Over the past few months, 2 head coaches positions have become available. Basketball coach Mark Sanders decided to retire from coaching but stay in the school system here at Central. Then sometimes after, Coach Pete Menard took a position as head coach at Assumption High School. With that in mind, the school took applications on both positions, and I must say, I think they made a great choice on their replacement. At this time, we'd like to introduce the 2 coaches for our Vision Communication viewers. They are Coach Aaron Meyers, the new head football coach, and Coach Henry Latten, the new basketball coach. Welcome, coaches. Now we briefly want to speak to each of them and get their thoughts and insights on their future here at Central Lafourche. First, we'll talk to Coach Meyers.
How you doing?
How you doing, Coach?
Doing well.
Welcome to Central Lafourche. Tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, background, and so forth.
From Luling, right down the road, about 15-20 minutes. Grew up there, prepped at John Curtis, played high school football there, went on to UCLA, graduated from UCLA, came back, knew I wanted to teach and coach, got into coaching, had some stops, been to St. James, been Donaldsonville. I was last the head coach at White Castle. I was here for a minute in the spring. So I've kind of been around the state and coached and done some different things. Been a head coach the last 3 years, so we were pretty good with that.
Good. How do you think you be able to mix with going from a Class 1A school in White Castle, was that right?
Yes.
To a Class 5A school? How that big transition, big campus?
I think at the end of the day, my goal was to obviously be at this type of level and be able to play in this type of district. So I think it's just how you put together a program. At White Castle, we did a lot of the things that'll mirror what we need to do here, with having the multiple different teams and, just kind of having as many kids be involved as you can. Obviously, you can't recreate the numbers, 150 kids, 200 kids, it's a lot of numbers. But just as far as putting them through the program in the same direction is I think what we were able to do there, and I think it'll translate here.
Have you able to touch bases with any of the players? What's going on with that right now?
We were able to have a couple of workouts for a couple of weeks, and then obviously we had different COVID restrictions by our parish and Terrebonne Parish, just trying to obviously put all of the kids' health and safety above anything. Same thing we do with the concussion protocol and all of those things. We recondition the helmets every year. Always just trying to stay in front of it. But getting introduced to the kids for those couple of weeks, I had a great feeling. Obviously we got stopped, and we'll kind of adjust as need be. But for that first couple of weeks, I think 3 weeks we were together. It was really good, and it was very positive mood in the building.
I know we covered your game here last year against White Castle, and gave a run to the money. Can we see anything with offense or defense? Are we gonna have some drastic changes, or do you have any insights on that?
I mean, football is one of those sports where you kind of get those big generic where everybody's on the spread at one time, everybody's playing a similar defense. I think just the biggest difference with us is pace and just kind of the culture that comes in and out of the program. Every coach is going to be different with that. And mine is obviously a little different than Coach Menard's, but I just want to play at a faster pace, and let's just put the pressure on people and kind of have the confidence in ourselves. Not necessarily worried about the other team we're playing. Yeah,
I know Coach Menard has done an excellent job in his stay here. Coach Sanders in basketball also. And I know the fans here at Central Lafourche are very supportive. Mm-hmm. They pack the stands, whether you're winning or losing. Mm-hmm. So he's definitely going to get support from the fans. Mm-hmm. I guess the ultimate goal is to
sign scholarships,
win the district or make the playoffs.
Sign scholarships and win championships. Whenever you talk to me, that's what we do. We're going to sit at this table the second week in February, and we're going to sit at this table the second week in December. So if we can sit at this table at those 2 months at that time, we'll accomplish all the goals we want.
I like those comments, because a lot of it has to do with the players academically. It's not only what you do in the field, it's what you do in the classroom. And I guess that's what you want them to have in advance, Coach, All thing I can say is good luck. You got some big shoes to fill,
Definitely.
and hope that things works well. I know that you have a good coaching staff, and things will work out well. And best of luck this coming year.
Definitely.
And one other thing we do. I don't know if we did do that this year, but we do a coach on field after the post game show. Just talk. I don't know if we'll ever do that this year, but we'll see. We'll see if we work something out and get it Mike on the field and just get your comments right after the game. Okay?
No problem.
Thank you, Coach
problem.
Meyers. Good luck to you. Okay, good. That's Coach Aaron Meyers, head football coach. We'll be right back with Coach Latten. All right, now we have Coach Henry Latten. Coach, welcome aboard.
How you doing? Thank you.
And congratulations for your position here at Central Lafourche High School.
Thank you.
Tell us, I know a little bit about you, but tell us a little bit about yourself.
Just a guy who grew up in New Orleans, always a huge fan of basketball, especially college and high school. And this is my second stint at Central Lafourche. I was here from 02 to 04. Was very blessed with a great community and good group of kids. And from there, I've been at Covington High School, Belle Chase. I did girls over at East Jefferson. And I was blessed to have this opportunity to return to my old stomping grounds and light that fire that I started a long time ago.
And you know you got some big shoes to fill.
Oh, yeah. I got big feet.
I hear you. Coach Sanders took this program over some 7 years ago. A program that was, after you left, we kind of went down on the downside and really turned the program around, changed some philosophy. And you and I talked about that. I want you to share that with the viewers. Change the philosophy of the basketball team and really got the program to make the playoffs almost every year. And your insights about that.
Yeah, Coach Sanders did a great job. I remember coming down here several times to watch his kids. Very well disciplined. Coach Sanders coached on a very high level of basketball. So a lot of the foundation is already there. So I just hope to come back, piggyback off of what he's already started. Coach Sanders was a very organized person, extremely well organized. So I just hope to come in and add to what he's already had. And, you know, he's got a great gumbo, and I'm gonna put a little something special in it. I'm gonna kick it up a notch and get the guys just to buy in. You know, not just for basketball, football, and the entire school is create an enthusiastic atmosphere with a bunch of successful kids. And, you know, with the backing of this administration, you know, the sky's the limit for what we're going to be able to achieve over here. And we're just, again, not that they haven't been doing it, but we just want to put it up a notch. And I know with basketball, you know, I want good citizens walking out back into this community, whether they go off to college or go to trade school or something with that. When they enter Central Lafourche, they're going to have a plan already in place where there's an objective out there. So, you know, basketball would just be a part of it.
Yeah, Coach Sanders tried to, actually did, he did build character within the players and try to, not only about basketball, but about what your future is going to be. And I'm sure that's probably part of your goal also.
Yeah, you know, I was blessed. I was blessed to have attended St. Augustine High School. So I saw a lot of, our teachers were males. You know, we had males that were, they didn't just preach what to do. They showed us what to do and how to do it. So again, I just want to piggyback off of what Coach Sanders started and what the community already has here. And, you know, I did it 0204. My kids from Central Lafourche, they went to college. I talk to them all the time. Mark Washington, Big Mark is actually a police officer up in Boston, Massachusetts. Kedrick Wilson, you know, a lot of those guys. Brock Ogeron is a teacher here in Thibodeau area. So I just want to go back to doing what I was doing and put some good people back in the community.
You know, your feeder schools in the area had some a lot of success this year. You had two local schools, Lockport Middle and Raceland Middle. Both those schools went down to the wire. And so you got some material coming back, and hopefully that you're going to have to be able to do something with them.
I'll tell you what, I've already spoken. I talked to the coach from Raceland and from Lockport. Got gentlemen from Lockport came and actually watched us practice a couple of days, but my biggest surprise was I had a group of kids from St. Mary's, some 8th graders, so I forget their names, man, but I was really tough on them. I had them this summer for a couple of days. They're 8 going to 9th grade. And I tell you what, I put them to the fire, and in 2 to 3 days, I told those kids that if you do what you need to do, I said, I'm gonna be your toughest critic, but you always know I love you, and you always know that I'm very sincere with what I say. And I watched those 8th graders bust their butt. And after 4 or 5 days, they saw their own growth, and some kids from St. Mary's. So, you know, with a community like this, and we have 4 really good feeder programs that hopefully we'll be able to get into, and I'll be able to help those coaches so that the expectations I have here at Central Lafourche will be embedded in them in middle school. So when they get here, we already up and running.
Yeah. I know that Coach Sanders had a freshman last year. It started. That's almost unheard of in a major high school like this. And you may have that same thing in this coming year.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. From what I saw and how I operate, what happened in the past is in the past.
Yeah.
You come with a clean slate. I just want the guys to come in and be open to. I welcome kids. I have one kid that I saw who's going to be an absolute superstar, never played. He'll be a junior this year, and I'm telling people now, he is a monster. He's a monster. So, you know, I want every kid, you know, there's a lot of kids who may not have come out. I want them to come on. I want everybody to come out and try, because until you try, you never know what you're going to be successful at.
Well, I appreciate you coming and spending a little time with us today, and we wanted to introduce the new coaches here at Central Lafourche. Right. Your last comments with what are we going to do? You want to make the last comment?
Hey, this Central Lafourche, we're going to fire this bayou up, buddy. We're going to fire it up.
We're going to put it on bourgeois
all over. We're going to have everybody relocating to Raceland, Matthews, and Lockport.
Coach, thanks for coming aboard, and thanks for coming and best of luck to you this year.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, that's Coach Henry Latten, new head basketball coach here at Central Lafourche High School. We want to thank you for spending some time with us today, and hope you support Central Lafourche High School and especially their sports. This is Ralph Sapia reporting for Vision Communications.